SFAT. Yeah, and this is definitely a real big struggle matchup for Swedish in terms of SFAT. SFAT is his.
SFAT certainly no slouch in singles.
I don't know if Swedish has actually ever beaten SFAT. I know he's lost several times, but I think like he's his self-described demon. You know.
Okay.
And certainly the way that SFAT plays is like so tight and methodical, and Swedish like really capitalizes on mistakes. I feel like, and will open up and exploit all of those mistakes. But SFAT, like his defensive game is top of the game.
And already we're seeing they're going straight forward. This is going to be a very different game than Hungrybox versus Ginger, I think.
Yeah, interesting. He goes for the down smash on the no tech. Wow. Okay, finds him on that top platform. But I mean, I think he got back after that edge guard because I think that tech chase, Swedish looking, I think maybe not really trusting his tech chases right now. A notable tech chaser, he went for a down smash instead of a jab reset.
Is that just something you noticed about this match so far, or have you kind of noticed that throughout the event?
Well, I mean, just this match, I noticed that he, you know, maybe like is not trusting his down throw follow-ups when Fox is a knockdown.
Okay.
But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, not usually a good sign. Like the first down throw you get, you don't go for the tech chase. It means like you're not really trusting that for
especially
to make the most
that
out of
percent on Fox rather.
Yeah. You really exactly right. That percent is really juicy for Sheik to. You need to get damage because the crouch cancel area is really rough.
We normally don't see him missing a lot of needles, and he's missed a few needle setups that he normally goes for a lot as well.
Ooh, goes to nair to catch the jump, but yeah, I think you're right. He's like this crouch cancel percent. I think is really scaring him, right? Like he's needling a lot more, like you're saying, and then like he's mostly like these aerials are a little bit desperate, I feel, you know?
Yeah, now that you've pointed out to me, I am noticing that there's a general lack of grabbing compared to what we saw, like, say, from Dreffen and Juicebox earlier, just to contrast it with two Sheiks we've seen today.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like, well, I think when you're off your game, in this matchup, the first part of your strategy to go is the crouch, like, playing around crouch cancel, because it is just like this is the struggle time. You have to space aerials, you have to play the platform game.
You're kind of like buying your time basically until you can get a launcher.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. All right, but SFAT's at a vulnerable percent here. Goes for the dash attack. Bear, nice.
Yeah, that was a really nice bear. Got to him right before Fox started to take off in his up B.
Vulnerable position here. You see SFAT, like, he plays the corner pressure really well. Swedish is just in here, and SFAT's scouting something out. Either that, is that it? Yeah. That was really good by SFAT there. He, like you said, he cooked the beans.
Yes, he did. He played very reserved until the moment that he felt like Swedish was going to go, and he just happened to know for sure he was going to go there.
If I'm SFAT, or like any other Sheik, a worse Sheik rolls in and gets scouted out with an up smash, or takes the platform prematurely. But I mean, SFAT gets him anyway. Yeah. Oh, that was a really nice grab.
Now we're seeing Swedish go to the down throw tech chase.
That's a hard tech chase to hit. Okay. He's got a full rack of needles here. Dreamland, I think, is an interesting choice.
I think it's a survivability issue that that made him pick this one.
Maybe. I think so. Actually, I think that's a good point. Because like, I don't know actually. Because I'm wondering why you don't go Fountain instead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But Fountain is like it's a smaller stage, you know, and like if you're being kept in the corner, it's easier for you to be in the corner here. So maybe he just wants the breathing room, you know? I think that's pretty fair. Ooh, that's a good dash dance there.
Yeah, so far SFAT's done a great job of playing like super aggressively when the time calls for it. Like, he's picking his shots very well.
Absolutely. He knows the situations. Swedish, he crouches, but he doesn't get anything off of it. Soft nair is pretty good. Dash attack fair. Okay.
I'm not sure if SFAT DI behind him there, or if that's just kind of
that's just kind of how it goes sometimes for Sheik. It's like, dash attack or F tilt or up air will all lead into fair. Oh, quick!
Yeah, that was a quick snap to ledge there from SFAT.
Yeah, instant. I think it was a PC drop, actually. Oh, did you see the DI on that drill?
Yeah, that was pretty far out.
Yeah. It was far out, and it was also far out. Yeah.
It was a double entendre.
Yeah. Oh, catches him in the air. Oh, he gets his shield out in time. I think that was really good smash DI from Swedish to be able to get his shield out, and then so he got a grab.
Yeah, that's like the second time in the past like 30 seconds he's demonstrated some pretty great smash DI.
Yeah,
so he's very tuned in now if he wasn't in that first game.
Yeah, and a strong bear will seal it out too, just like you're saying. This is a rough point in the corner. Yeah, just like we saw last game.
And it's a rough character to have on you in the corner there. Fox's bear.
Wow. Okay, he knows his percents. That was like just barely.
When you've been doing it as long as Zach SFAT has been doing it at the level he's been doing it at, get that certain level of familiarity. He is a one-character man. He's never been a person who's had character crises or anything like that.
And you can see, like, I think he's very, very familiar with the matchup. Playing like just beating the brakes up. Oh, yeah. Putting the business on Laudandis for so long.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he does very well for Sheik generally.
What is this device that Swedish Delight has on his lap? Is it?
I think it's like, so he's not resting his shoulders on his knees, you know?
Yeah, it looks like a laptop docking station or one of those old cooling pads my grandma would use for her computer.
Dude, you should check with your grandma, see if she's like
missing hers.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, handheld's super important. I think Caitlin McGee is here, the hand doctor.
Oh, yeah, I saw her walking around, I believe. I know we were checking out some stuff from her organization yesterday on stream.
Yeah. Cool.
Swedish Delight, double up smash on this tech chase. Let's see how much he can press this advantage, try to get the lead for the first time in a long time in this set.
Ooh, really good. Just a wave dash out. SFAT did a lot of baiting moves to bait Swedish Delight out of his shield, but Swedish just wave dashes back. Oh, okay. I don't see a lot of people talking about it, but I think reverse bear fair is actually a real setup on a lot of characters.
Oh, I see what you're saying, like reverse fair into bear, like right there.
Yeah. Ooh.
I guess it really is weight dependent. I could definitely see you being correct about that for Fox and Falco and maybe Falcon.
I see it actually. I see it a lot on versus floaties even.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I think it's. I don't know what the real setup is, but I think whatever it was, Swedish did it. Ooh, nice dash back as well.
And he's putting a lot of percent on now all of a sudden. Even if he dies right here, which he does, that's pretty early still.
That's right. But
around 100.
57's a good percent to have.
Yeah, that's definitely a nice little lead for himself going into this stock.
Yeah, anything over 30, you can start to rely more on your F-tilt as Sheik versus Fox because it puts them in knockdown.
And you're coming back on that fresh stock. You don't have to worry about the crouch cancel or anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Swedish in the lead now, I believe, for the first time since this set started.
Yeah. Okay, that's a pretty reliable way to get out of the down throw tech chase is just to DI, is edge cancel your hit stun on the ledge and then grab ledge. You know what I mean? And that's what SFAT did. Ooh, Swedish was really hoping for the strong bear there. Now SFAT has a chance to... SFAT playing pretty confidently.
For someone who's down a stock at super high percent. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. He was like pressing a lot of buttons on Swedish's shield, but like I think he just flubbed a little bit and got shield grabbed and led into that kill. This is a great spot for Swedish to be in.
This is a huge tech chase for him.
Yeah.
Wow, he got the butt grab.
Yeah. It feels like you kind of cheat a little bit, you know, every time you get a reverse grab.
Like it doesn't feel earned.
Yeah. Like we'll take it. Okay.
Unless you specifically planned, then only you get to know, and only you get to live with your satisfaction.
Yeah, then you deserve it. Oh, he reverses the needle by accident. All right. SFAT. I mean, we saw this situation versus Dreffen, actually. It was, never mind. Swedish is not Dreffen. Okay.
Great way to get on the board there from from Swedish Delight. What adjustments did he make in that game that you saw?
I think he was a lot more confident in his punishes, right? Like he converted a lot in ways that like we kind of saw he was hesitant earlier. But more than that was like in the neutral, he figured something out. I'm not sure, like he really wasn't messing with, he just wasn't getting oppressed As much, I think that might be more on SFAT than it might have been on Swedish's changes. I'm not sure though. But FD, like whatever changes were made, like are kind of neutralized on this stage, just because the neutral becomes so different without platforms for Sheik Fox.
Oh yeah, certainly with the follow-ups like we're already seeing from the up throws, and then this as well though.
Actually, yeah, people don't talk about it a lot either. But like if you're not hitting your combos on Fox as Sheik, FD simplifies that too.
I find that, you know, just in general with Sheik, especially with characters that are a little bit more grounded or people who play a little bit more grounded, up tilt becomes better on this stage because they're so often jumping over you because they can't go through platforms and fall on you and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, anti-airs in general.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah, and I feel like up tilt is a really underrated anti-air.
Yeah, for sure.
For Sheik. Fox's is obviously an amazing up air.
Fox's is like
anti-air.
the anti-air. All right, he's in the corner here, and on FD it gets that much worse.
Yeah, it's pretty poor right now. He's just roll out of there.
I think what SFAT actually, he should have waited instead of putting that bear out early because it missed when Swedish Delight was getting off of the platform. I think he could have gotten a drill wave shine maybe. But I mean, Swedish's DI has been actually impeccable this whole set, so maybe not.
And Swedish was also not going to engage him under any means right there. He was his only priority was escaping.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you're exactly right. I think, okay, so what had just happened? Okay, Swedish catches them. The best anti-air is also catching them out of the air. I think if you're Fox on FD in this situation, in this matchup, what's really important is getting under, or like playing in the spaces where Sheik can't. So like if she's charging needles, you want to be away from that triangle where she can shoot him down, being ready to shield them from far away. Or what SFAT is really good at is going underneath her. So Fox's like can really punish when Sheik short hops over because like she doesn't have the platforms to board. And when she's charging needles, like she's very vulnerable when you're underneath her.
Yeah, maybe why we're seeing Swedish be so conservative with his jump height.
Yes.
He's either on the ground or he does the shortest short hop possible to throw an arrow out there. He doesn't want to get SFAT under him. Yeah,
that's a great point. Because like when he has been doing it, those are the openings that SFAT's been getting.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, however, SFAT is down. That's a full rack of needles, but that was great DI actually. He didn't get hit by that up smash. Oh, that's a juicy pair.
He's there, yes.
That's it.
Wow. He just kind of like hovered over to him slowly, and there was...
Wait, that was actually sick by Swedish.
Yeah, Swedish Delight is actually back in this, and I feel like he really is turning it on and starting to like move way smoother than we've seen in these previous games.
I think the combos have been really helping.
Yeah.
Or like FD really helped his combo game.
I agree. Yeah. When he got that dash attack juggle and then the... catching him out of the air on the second to last stock, like you pointed out, those are big, and they can't really happen on other stages.
Yeah, so it's like, I think SFAT picks FD, one for the combo game, obviously, but also like his neutral is supposed to get easier.
But this is what we need to see more of in that last game was the juggles from the up air from SFAT. That's what we didn't see really from him.
And in that situation right there, actually, we an opportunity for another juggle like you're talking about is like SFAT ran over to Swedish while he was jumping, but he shielded instead. We saw him last game get a power shield follow-up, but he just, instead of going even further to go underneath and maybe get an up tilt or something, he just shielded again.
And it looks like SFAT is playing way more conservatively. A lot of his damage has come from the gun so far.
That's right. I think he's actually just getting outplayed in neutral here. Or like he's waiting for Swedish to make a mistake, but I think as Fox, jab up smash, you can force the issue like he just did right there. But you have to be really careful. That's the scary part about facing a Sheik like Swedish is like, if you mess up, you're, okay, 42%, but like that's still pretty juicy. Punishes are on deck, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, some of these top players almost feel like Dark Souls bosses. You can stay in a certain amount of time, and then you got to get out before their next attack starts.
You got to roll that attack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what, when you're up against a player like Swedish who can just get these punishes on you out of nowhere that end in something like this.
Yeah.
You've got to be, you got to know when to disengage.
That punish was really helped out by FD because he got a bunch of DI mix-ups with those F tilts. SFAT like took on. Ooh, wow. That's it, actually. That's a 2.
SFAT clutches that stock and gets himself right back in this game. Ooh. That was a very low % kill compared to what we've seen so far in this match.
Yeah, they're destroying each other.
It's definitely a scrap. We're only 2 minutes in.
It's a big scrap. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, I like the way he's playing more grounded. It's a lot riskier, but it's also really unpredictable. Like he's running in for running grounded shine.
Here we go.
And then, yeah, got a grab while, so I think what had happened was SFAT is getting Swedish into shield a lot more by running in with like down tilts and shines and stuff, and then now he's getting grabs because Swedish is shielding all of those options, all of those neutral options.
Excellent point.
Yeah, and he gets the soft nair too. There's a lot of mix-ups going on.
Ooh, went for the laser shine.
Ooh. Dude, I haven't heard Lazar's name in a long time.
Dude, that was like his signature move, was that float off shine. I love that.
Yeah, that's the getting under that we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and he just started full hopping above him, or full distance short hopping above the shield.
And like when you're up against that Fox at that high percent, like Sheik really wants to get a fair.
Wow,
like, a really
very
nice
good
fair.
read there from SFAT. He needed that read so badly. He needs to take the stock with not much resistance.
Oh, he got underneath again, but
nice. He does.
Swedish is getting real hoppy.
This is a very tight bat now.
Yeah,
this is
last
very, very
stock,
tight.
game 5.
Here we go.
Swedish is jumping a lot here.
Yeah,
that
not liking that. Oh, the juggle opportunity there for SFAT.
Oh, he's got it out.
It's there again. It's not over yet.
Oh,
he grabs him again.
Oh, he goes for the safe damage.
The percent is building now.
Oh, okay. Swedish is in a really bad spot. SFAT was staying at that really good distance where he can dash dance around the needle height, and now Swedish has no needles to rack up damage.
Yeah. SFAT also put that killing percent damage on him, and then let's go back to neutral. Yeah.
You know? They reset to neutral again. Up smash.
Wow,
that was great DI.
He jumped out. Had great DI there from Swedish.
Okay, they're both pens. Ooh.
This is so important.
Oh,
Winner's side top 24.
Oh,
Swedish! Mini pop off for the SD from SFAT. The pop up of relief.
Yes, the coveted relief pop off. The I didn't do anything, but I'm just so glad it's over pop off.
I loved that set. Unfortunate ending to an otherwise amazing set, because that started off kind of almost one-sided in that first game, and it was like Swedish was like battling his way back through the entire set. Got that second to last game. He seemed like he was swinging the momentum back in his favor.
Yeah, back and forth, huge.
Up until that last stock, it was an amazing set, and it was